Did you know 75% of people would rather watch a video about something than read copy? It actually makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, think about how you consume most of your information. Whether that's contouring your face, learning how to change a tire, or using a new device, you'd much rather watch a video about it than read a manual.
And it's just not for consumers only. Even big brands are getting into video for their marketing. For example, LinkedIn and Facebook is investing so much in video. Have you guys noticed that? And that only means that video is gaining steam. Now, you don't have to be a big brand or a YouTuber to actually need video. Pretty much anyone can use this as a medium.
Number 1, job seekers. As a job seeker, you're probably gonna have to do a video interview at some point, but you could get ahead of the curve and just do your own video bio. Tell people your story. Talk about areas of interest, skills, experience. This is especially useful if you're a misfit without a linear career path. That way you can communicate things that are not on your LinkedIn resume or cover letter.
Number 2, entrepreneurs. Whether it's a side hustle or full-time gig, a lot of people seem to be ditching the 9-to-5 lifestyle to be more entrepreneurial. So if you want to showcase your product, your brand, your service yourself, one way to differentiate yourself is through video. This could be through an explainer video, which is more product-centric, or a personal branding video, which is more profile-centric and tells your story.
Number 3, freelancers. So we have a few friends who used to work for a company and then decided to go out on their own. So they were initially lucky to have that client base, but what happens when your work dries up and you need to go out and find new clients? One of the best ways to create awareness about your brand or your services is, hint hint, through video.
Number 4, doctors, lawyers, dentists, realtors. People in traditional careers tend to go down the route of traditional marketing. But if you need to get your own clients, you really have to build an emotional connection with your audience as well as trust. And one of the ways to do that is video.
Okay, so clearly lots of uses for video. If you have no idea how to get started, we're gonna release a lot of content around that, or you could just hire someone. But stay tuned for our next few episodes.